Question from Marcus here. I saw that he wrote it earlier, and then I forgot to get back to it. If the Ducks get first overall, who do you want them to get? We'll definitely get into that.
Yeah, I think we got to save
later.
our answer.
Yeah. Well, we can't deny him some answer. I think.
Fair enough.
I think Owen Powers would be the guy. He's projected to go first. I think you just got to take the best guy. Like he's kind of I don't want to say household name, but in terms of big hockey fans like us, he's been a household name for the last couple years. Everyone else is like they're well known, but maybe not much. I also wouldn't mind Luke Hughes as well, but I think he would go a little bit deeper. I don't think he would be a first overall.
Yeah, I'd be okay with Luke Hughes. He'll probably be a guy that'll land for us, right? We'll probably get, I'd say maybe fifth or that sort of thing. I don't think we're going to be in the top three, unfortunately. That's just not how it works for us in Anaheim.
No.
Yeah, I'd love a guy like Luke Hughes, honestly. I think he'd be a great fit with this club and would create some fun division matchup as well when Vancouver is back, right? With his brother Quinn just up north. I think it'd be pretty interesting. So, but
although I think with Vancouver starting to do worse now, I think if they get like say a top 5 pick, I think they're gonna
go for it. Yeah.
The
one thing with this draft, just because there's been so little scouting being able to be properly done, I think really you're like, unless teams know just a little bit more about a certain player, I think you're going to be going pretty much by what central scouting looks like, right? Just because that's what you have to really base on, because guys haven't really been able to travel to go see games in person. If they are watching games, right, they're watching it online, seeing the same views as you and I. They can't focus on one player like they normally do, or that sort of thing, right? And it'll definitely be an interesting draft this year for sure. So and that's the same reason I think we talked about this after the trade deadline. That's why you saw a lot of 2022 picks being thrown around instead of 2021, just because
teams, a little bit more value. I think.
Yeah, just don't really know right now. So
yeah, for sure. So that's I guess our short answer with pretty much zero knowledge of the prospect pool going into, or the draft pool, I should say, going into it. But we'll definitely do an episode later on in the off season to kind of talk about that, and then obviously after the draft lottery, we'll do a very, very in-depth one just to see and where we are and kind of who's projected to go at that spot. So